Over the past couple of years, many new immigrant Asian families have started looking at Oakville. The reason is simple. They don't necessarily want a highly Asian concentrated area, but they still want a community that feels established, mainstream, and close to nature. But Oakville is not an upgraded version of Markham and Richmond Hill. It is a different lifestyle. Let's start with nature. Oakville sits along the lake. Places like Bronte Harbor, Heritage Waterfront Park, and Bronte Creek Provincial Park give it a relaxed lakeside town feeling. Markham and Richmond Hill offer a different kind of nature. In Markham, you have historic mainstream Unionville, Tuku Point, and Hooge National Urban Park. In Richmond Hill, you have Bond Lake and Lake Wilcox. So Oakville feels more like a lakeside retreat. Markham and Richmond Hill feel more like mature communities with parks, trails, lakes, and forests built into daily life. Now, convenience. This is often the deciding factor for many Asian families. Markham has First Markham Place, Pacific Mall, and countless Asian plazas, supermarkets, restaurants, and services. Richmond Hill has places like Commerce Gate and Times Square, which have been well known in the Asian community for decades. If you want Asian food, Asian groceries, or services in your own language, Markham and Richmond Hill are extremely convenient. Oakville is not inconvenient. It has Bronte Village, Whole Foods, and in 2025, a new United Asian supermarket opened near Oakville GO Station. But Oakville's Asian lifestyle network is still growing. Markham and Richmond Hill already have a fully mature Asian daily life system. Oakville's Chinese population is around 11%, while Markham and Richmond Hill together are around 42%. So Oakville feels more mainstream and locally integrated. Markham and Richmond Hill feel more familiar and easier for many Asian families to settle into. Now, schools. Oakville has very strong schools, including Iroquois Ridge, Abbey Park, and Gatton Gervais, all ranking highly in the 2025 Fraser Report. But Markham and Richmond Hill also have a powerful education reputation. Schools like St. Augustine, Pierre-Allier Trudeau, Bayview, Montville, and Burr Oak have been top performers for years. For education-focused families, Markham and Richmond Hill are not just about a few good schools. The whole region has a strong academic atmosphere. For transportation, Markham and Richmond Hill connect well through Highway 404 and 407, especially toward North York. Oakville connects through the QEW 403 and GO train. So the real question is not which one is more central, it's where your family actually goes every day. For jobs, Markham has a strong technology and corporate base with companies like IBM, AMD, Honeywell, and Aviva. Richmond Hill is strong in professional services, finance, insurance, and health technology. Oakville has major employers too, including Ford, Siemens, and Collins Aerospace, with more strengths in manufacturing and industrial-related sectors. So Markham and Richmond Hill may feel more practical for many new immigrant families. Oakville may fit better if your work is on the west side or if your lifestyle and environment matter more. Finally, prices. Based on March 2026 detached home averages, Oakville was around $1.85 million. Markham was around $1.56 million, and Richmond Hill was around $1.64 million. Of course, citywide range can be affected by luxury homes, so each neighborhood can be very different. At the end of the day, with the same budget, you are not buying the same lifestyle. Oakville is more of a mainstream lakeside lifestyle. Markham and Richmond Hill are more mature, efficient, and Asian-friendly for daily living. Which one do you prefer? I am Pris Han, the GTA Realtor for all your first-time moves.